marijuana inside of tobacco.
Oh, okay. So it's like pot tobacco posh.
You never had that?
Yeah, I think I tried one once.
Come on, man. You want some of that? You probably can't because of stockholders, right?
I mean, it's legal, right?
It's totally legal.
Okay.
How does that work? Do people get upset at you if you do certain things? There's tobacco and marijuana in there. That's all it is.
At Tesla, we don't make slow cars. Okay. Do you want to see the car? Yeah! Well, we don't have it for you tonight. I'm just kidding, of course. It's April Fool's somewhere.
The combination of tobacco and marijuana is wonderful. First turned onto it by Charlie Murphy, and then reignited by Dave Chappelle. There you go.
Plus whiskey.
Haha, exactly.
Perfect. Balances it out.
I mean, alcohol's a drug. It's been grandfathered in.
Well, it's not just a drug. It's a drug that gets a bad rap. Because if you just have a little, it's great.
Sort of a apocalyptic scenario of some kind. Hypothetically, you just press the bioweapon defense mode button. This is a real button. Yeah, we're trying to be a leader in apocalyptic defense scenarios.
Well, we can fit about 100 747s parked in the footprint of this building.
Yeah, and I mean, not only that, I mean, we can fit 50 billion hamsters. Survives a nuclear explosion, or you get a full refund. Okay, full refund.
You hear crazy things. Went to Russia 3 times to negotiate a deal to buy a couple of the largest ICBMs in the Russian fleet. A strange experience.
How do you even get into that negotiation?
Well, you talk to people who know people, and pretty soon you're talking to the Russian rocket forces, and you know they. It turns out Russia's quite a capitalist society.
There you go.
You gotta be kidding me.
Sorry?
You're Elon Musk.
I am?
What are you doing here?
I'm washing dishes. Well, I was on the turkey line, but I got demoted for being too generous with the gravy.
Elon, I'm John Younger, and I have to say...
Pour some more wine here.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, this is going to get better and better as the...
It is.
Oh, man. What an honor to meet you. I'm such a fan of Tesla and SpaceX, all your companies. Howard Wolowitz, Caltech.
Nice to meet you, Howard. It feels great to come down here and help the less fortunate, huh?
Oh, yeah. Nothing better than helping people. Which is something I realized when I was viewing Earth from the deck of the International Space Station, where I spent 2 months as a payload specialist, a job I was qualified for because I'm an MIT-trained engineer.
Through. So that's a plus side.
Let's try the right.
Try that one, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, man.
It didn't go through. Not bad. Room for improvement. We did actually throw everything. We threw wrenches. We threw everything. We even literally threw the kitchen sink at the glass, and it didn't break. For some weird reason, it broke now. I don't know why. You know, just fix it in post.
If you could take one person to Mars, who would it be?
But we're not like have to populate the planet or anything.
No, you don't. It could be
someone extremely fertile.
Yeah.
Related anecdote that we went on a date. All I was talking about was electric cars. That was not a winning conversation.
So it was a bit of a monologue, was it?
Yeah, she said she said the first question I asked her was, "Do you ever think about electric cars?" She said, no, she never does.
So you learn from that. That wasn't the best shut-up line.
Wasn't great. But it has recently it's been more effective.
Then something I'd like to do which I think many of our engineers will be hearing this in real time, is have the charge connector plug itself in, like an articulating, like a sort of a snake, like Metal Gear Solid or something.
And I thought I ladled the gravy on thick. Sorry, it's just, you're you. I really want you to adopt me. Well, you're here on Thanksgiving, so you're probably a good person. Oh, I made my wife come down, too. You think you might ever get back out to space? Is that a job offer? Because I really want to go to Mars. Assuming I can bring my wife. She hardly takes up any room. She's basically a carry-on. Well, we're not quite there yet, but we're always looking for engineers. So let me give you my email. We can stay in touch. Thank you.
Metal Gear Solid or something.
Well, first of all, I should say I'm a big fan of NASA. In fact, at one point, my password was I love NASA.
You're obviously thinking about, lots of things, but when you play games, are you satisfied, or are there things that frustrate you about games? What do you want to see games do in the future?
I don't know if I should say.
Yeah. You working on a game too?
No.
Okay.
No, but I mean, like, I don't know. No, I mean, like, aren't there all these problems on Earth that we need to deal with, and shouldn't we focus on that? And the answer is yes. I mean, our primary focus should be problems on Earth, but I think that there should be some small amount that's given over to the establishment of a colony on Mars and making life multiplanetary. By small amount, I mean some number less than 1% of our resources. So, it's not as important as say healthcare, but it's more important than, like, say, cosmetics. I mean, I'm in favor of cosmetics. I like them; they're great. But lipstick or colony on Mars, I don't know. Guys, imagine we had, $6 million in a pallet of cash, and that was, $6 million is falling through the sky, and would we try to catch it? I say we do. I say we give it a shot. Worst case, it ends up at the bottom of the ocean, but maybe we do catch it and then pay $6 million.
Let me know when that pallet of cash is coming back.
Yeah.
I'd like to give it a shot, too.
It might as well be a pallet of cash. So you have no wires poking out of your head. Very, very important. So it's basically Bluetooth to your phone. Because we'll have to watch the App Store updates for that one. Make sure we don't have a driver issue. We have made a monkey has been able to control the computer with its brain. Just, FYI.
I didn't realize we were running that result today, but there it goes.
Anyone in biological cargo, which is, people. You could power the entire United States with about, let's say, 150 to 200 square kilometers of solar panels. The entire United States. Take a corner of Utah. Not much going on there. I've been there. Chain moving cadence, because there are several thousand unique parts in the car, and even if some of those parts, even if just a few of them are missing, then we can't raise production, because then people are missing parts of their car and they get very upset about that. So we tested it. So we successfully tested it up to its design pressure.
Sweetest smile. My little buttercup, why do you stay a while? Won't you stay a while? Moonbeams meet the sky, and you and I will walk the by on by. Well, this is really winning.
Oh, look. Someone hardly touched their pumpkin pie. Want to share it with me? A partially eaten piece of pumpkin pie from a homeless shelter with Elon Musk? You bet I do!